Laws exist to protect people. Enforcement exists to make society safer. But when incentives change, behavior changes, even in systems built to protect us. This episode is about what happens when enforcement focuses on metrics instead of outcomes. The core idea: people don't do what sounds right. They do what systems reward. This applies to corporations, governments, and law enforcement. If performance is measured by numbers, behavior will chase numbers, not meaning. Most drivers have seen this. A police officer positioned downhill, where speed naturally increases. Tickets are issued to drivers who are not racing, weaving, or driving recklessly, just momentarily over the limit. That meets a performance expectation. But does it make the road safer? What actually makes roads safer? Removing reckless drivers saves lives. Drivers who speed, aggressively tailgate, weave through traffic drive impaired. When those drivers are taken off the road, safety improves. Targeting them takes more effort, but produces real outcomes. Why the public feels disconnected. Most people are not anti-law. They're anti-irrelevance. They want enforcement to make sense, focus on real danger, protect real people. When enforcement feels automated or quota-driven, trust erodes. Not loudly, quietly. This isn't speculation. References. Canadian media outlets like CTV News and CBC have repeatedly reported on public frustration with traffic enforcement practices and debates over quota-based or metric-driven policing. Auditor General reports in multiple provinces have examined whether policing outcomes align with public safety goals rather than raw enforcement numbers. This conversation already exists. Incentives explain the behavior. Most officers don't wake up wanting to do the wrong thing. But when performance is measured by tickets issued, stops conducted numbers logged, behavior shifts. Not because of bad intent, but because of system design. Why this matters for social trust. When people feel targeted instead of protected, respect declines, cooperation drops, cynicism grows. That doesn't make society safer. It makes it brittle. The bigger pattern. This isn't just about policing. It's the same pattern seen in corporations chasing quarterly metrics, schools teaching to tests, institutions optimizing numbers over purpose. When metrics replace meaning, systems lose legitimacy. Common sense test. Ask a simple question. If enforcement disappeared tomorrow, what behavior would we want stopped first? That answer tells us what enforcement should be focused on today. What real safety looks like. Real safety targets real risk, adapts to context, focuses on prevention, earns public cooperation. This isn't an attack on law enforcement. It's a question about incentives. If we want safer streets, we must reward outcomes, not appearances. When enforcement protects people, trust grows. When enforcement protects metrics, chaos quietly follows.